guys, my name's Amanda. I'm a cruise ship employment specialist. I worked on cruise ships for 10 years and then went into cruise ship employment and recruitment services for another 5 years. And now I operate getalifeatsea.com, where I help people get paid to travel the world. Today we're going to be talking about how you can better your chances of being promoted when you're actually working on board a cruise ship. Step number 1. This is probably one of the best things, or my most favorite thing about working on a cruise ship versus a land-based position. Promotion is based on performance and not seniority. And I absolutely love this about working on cruise ships. If you get on a ship and you're working on board and you're new to a department and you work better and work harder than everyone else in your department or on your team, you will bypass people that have been with the company for however many years. Because if you perform better, then your performance evaluations will be better and you'll be looked at first for promotional opportunities. So that's one thing that's really amazing about working on board a cruise ship. Seniority doesn't matter. It's all about performance. Number 2, what you want to do is keep an eye on how to do career path transfers when you're on board. So perhaps you might get a job on a cruise ship and it might not be your first choice of position, but most cruise lines, what they will have is have a very detailed outline as to exactly what people need to do in order to progress within their department to the next level, or potentially to a completely different department. So what you want to make sure is get settled on board in your original position, wait a couple of months, and then what I would do is actually get in contact with your onboard HR manager to talk to them about steps that you need to be making if you are thinking about promotion within your own department or moving to a different department on board the ship. So the third thing that you can do is to improve your chances of promotion is make sure you take all of the promotional personal and professional development opportunities that you can when you're on board. So anything that's optional that you have time to do in between outside of your work hours, definitely do that on board. There will be in-person trainers providing training. And as I said, I actually did do that with Princess, with Royal Caribbean, and with P&O Australia. I was actually an onboard trainer for a number of years for the crew. So you can do in-person trainings, as well as many cruise lines also have onboard crew learning centers with computers there, and they actually have e-learning courses available as well for the crew. So anytime that you have an opportunity to develop yourself personally and professionally on board, and again, it's free, make sure you take those chances and take those opportunities, because all of that will be added to your file. And make sure as well, like I say, it's added to your file, and certain cruise lines are better at it than others. So make sure you keep your records and copies of any certificates that you get from the cruise line, because you may need to utilize those later for future applications to either be promoted and or transfer to a different department. And I guess tip number 4 really is you can also, when you're on board in a position, you can actually, a couple of months in, once you've gotten settled, you can look at doing job shadowing in another department. So a lot of people I know would do this. So maybe they get on board as a youth staff and their dream was to be a shore excursions person within the shore excursions department, shore excursions purser. So what they would do is they'd do their regular job as youth staff, and then when they had time, say an hour or 2 a day, they would go down to the shore excursions department and help them with whatever they needed. Maybe it was delivering tour tickets, maybe it was helping with some filing. But what you can do is take opportunities to job shadow in the departments that you're interested in moving into, because there may be opportunities for you to actually transfer into roles when you're on board, or that information will be added to your personal file, and it will be really helpful when you're actually making those applications later on. I would like to note again, with regards to applying to a different department when you're on board, there's kind of 2 different ways you can do it. One is to go through the onboard HR manager. And sometimes, though, the company may request that you actually complete a full contract before requesting a change in department. So you may have to actually request a departmental transfer when you're off the ship during your leave. If that's the case, you'll still keep all your information and put it forward to your head office administrator versus your onboard HR manager. So, but the company will let you know what you need to do in that capacity. So that is all of the tips that I have for you today. I hope this video was useful. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms at Get a Life at Sea. Check out my YouTube channel and make sure you subscribe. Of course, follow me on Periscope. If you don't already, check out the Facebook page. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Google+, LinkedIn. And if you haven't already taken the Are You Ready for a Life at Sea quiz, which will let you know in 30 seconds or less if working on a cruise ship is for you, make sure you take that at getalifeatsea.com/cruise ship quiz. Thanks so much, guys.